Huh?
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into another episode of Hanging with the Bro. Today, we're going to be talking about exclusives. How big of a deal are they? How important do we think they are? Do they actually help sell consoles? So forth and so on. So Bigro,
Bigro.
what is your opinion? Console exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
That's a very difficult word. Don't say that too many times. It's a difficult word.
I couldn't even say it the first time.
Um,
I definitely think. Okay, here's my opinion on exclusives. I think it's an evil thing, but I think it's a necessary evil. Because just like how they won't let Verizon buy out all the phone companies.
Oh yeah.
If we didn't have exclusives on different consoles, everybody would buy one console. You know, it keeps keeps the industry competitive. Like, for instance, Halo. I play Xbox. I'm an Xbox guy. I play Halo. Someone else, up until this last year, Final Fantasy was strictly PlayStation. Metal Gear Solid was strictly PlayStation up until this last year. So, that's two.
Slightly incorrect on that statement.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you can correct me when you're trying to talk. But, okay, Drake's Uncharted is strictly a PlayStation title. Little Big Planet, strictly a PlayStation title. I don't play PlayStation. I don't own a PlayStation. I own an Xbox. I want to play those games, but I can't. That's your shot. Nice shot. All right, guys, we're already up 3-0 the first 25 seconds of the game. Yeah, I think it's an evil, but it's a necessary evil. And I think as long as these companies are willing to fight over these massive game titles, then, more power to them,
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
It sucks because there's games I want to play that are only on PlayStation, but unless I win it in a raffle or something, I'm not going to buy a PlayStation. Oh, damn. I raced to do a hat trick.
And he tried. A for effort. A for effort.
A for effort.
My boost. Dylan, and I have some of the same feelings you do on exclusivities to consoles. God, that is a difficult. I should not have picked this subject. This is a terrible word to say.
Exclusives.
Exclusives. Now I see why people say that word. Oh, that's totally it. Nothing we can do about it. Oh no. But no, and I understand why they exist. I mean, I'm not that heartbroken.
My boost.
But exclusives, in my opinion, are almost becoming a thing of the past. If you really look at it, as like games that were exclusive to whatever console X, not intentionally using that term, but I mean they are what's the word I'm trying to say? They are not as prominent as they were when like PlayStation 2 and the Xbox were out. Like they were just straight up genre or straight up games that were always exclusive to certain ones constantly.
Right.
And like Metal Gear Solid. Let's see, Metal Gear Solid. Back then, Final Fantasy was.
Didn't that start on Nintendo?
Huh?
Didn't Final Fantasy and Metal Gear both start on Nintendo?
Yes. And yes, actually, if you want to get really specific. But but then they got really adult, so of course Nintendo's like, nah, adult games, no. It's my Nintendo voice.
It's me, Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
But yeah, no, I mean,
Well,
and
the
I
money
understand the point of why they exist, but
Walk that one in.
um, I I think it's good to have them because I think they do help sell your console. Because like you were saying, if they weren't there, why would we have two different consoles?
Exactly. Why would there be a PlayStation, Xbox?
It would just be video game console,
It'd be Playbox.
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 Yeah, it sounds way too much like Redbox, and that freaks
Or
me
X Station. X Station from the Peanut Gallery.
And I like the fact that because you got, I mean, like when you actually break down which consoles have which exclusives these days, like you can definitely see a very they trend towards a very certain type of gamer
Yeah.
on each system. Because like,
I'd agree with that.
yeah, because like on PlayStation, it's Drake and Little Big Planet.
Well, they have God of War too, but they kind of killed that series off already.
I don't
Which
think.
sucks.
I think God of War is done, dude. I really do. Which, you know, I agree. I think God of War was an amazing series. I think they could have done a lot of really cool things with it, but it's just done, which sucks. But that's what happens. Oh shit.
And that's that's another conversation for another video as far as pre sequels and stuff like that. But
yeah,
and where do you cut off your series and just kind of leave it up?
Yeah,
to
that's
the masses.
That's hard to say. I mean, that's going to be a differing opinion on every single person. But as far as exclusives go, I think the main thing I like about exclusives is my boost. It gives me a reason to root for that console.
Oh yeah.
Like, in the industry, they are called figurehead games. Use my industry knowledge. Snap, you look good. Yeah, they're called figurehead games because usually your exclusives are the reason people buy your games, which then makes them the figurehead of your console.
Right.
I mean, because like when you think Xbox, who's going to show up on who's gonna show up on the Xbox One box? Like if they were to have pictures of their main people, who's going to be on the box? Master Chief, Marcus Phoenix.
Marcus Phoenix.
Nope. There you go. I mean, I'm talking first party.
That'd be pretty bad. That'd be a pretty badass picture too, by the way.
That would be a really badass picture. But yeah, I mean, that's wow, I went straight up to the ceiling. But that's exactly my point. Is that's why they're there though, because you don't even like use. If you were to see a box in a store and you had Sackboy and Drake on a box, and you had Marcus Phoenix and Master Chief on a box, you would know exactly what consoles those were without having to look at them at all. Without actually having to see
the name. Is Sackboy?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I never knew his actual name.
Yeah, because then
he's the main guy from.
Because then you can actually have a love sack skin.
Sackboy, that's cool. I want to get a little figure of Sackboy.
I think there is a pop figurine of him, if I do remember correctly.
Oh, okay, another topic for another time, but you know that I found out there is not any Pokemon pop figures?
Yeah, I knew that.
How sad.
It's because it's Nintendo. Amiibos.
Oh, that's true.
Amiibos, baby.
You need to get me some of those Amiibos.
Amiibos, baby.
I want that Charizard Amiibo.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, exclusivities, in my opinion, are important. Not as important as they used to be. nowhere near as important as it used to be. I mean, because now that Xbox and PlayStation have been out and competing as long as they have been, it's just not as important as it used to be.
Right. No, I agree.
Back when they were back when Xbox came out, like the very first Xbox came out with the giant manhandle of a controller that was probably big enough for Bigro, but for guys like me, way too big.
That controller was awesome. That controller was awesome.
I know you were a big fan of that controller.
I love the original Xbox controller, man.
Giant freaking Viking controller. But and that's what it's all about, though. It's about having those things that people will just know without having to do anything special. Will know that is for console, B. Oh, I know that guy. I want to buy that console because of that one dude.
That guy, yeah, that character.
That character, that person, that thing. And so I think exclusives do help. I think as far as driving console sales these days, no. I think console sales are determined by all my friends have an Xbox. All my friends have a PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what determines what system you buy. Nothing else.
Yeah, or I'm Team Xbox, I'm Team PlayStation. Same thing.
Yeah. Hashtag Team Xbox.
Hashtag Team Xbox with a corner shop.
And so that's where I'm standing on it. Anybody have anything else to add in the peanut gallery on the other side of the interwebs of whom I'm speaking to? Anything on exclusives?
No. I think the peanut gallery finally went to sleep, and Paul says the Xbox original didn't even have a power box on the power cord like consoles today. Actually, it did. The original Xbox did have the power brick, didn't it?
No. But it's straight though.
It didn't? Oh, good call, huh? I am yet to say that PC is a master race, even though I play my computer more than I play my console. The only reason I do that is because I stream. That was my fault.
If I had an Xbox, trust you me, this would be different times.
Mm-hmm.
It would be different times.
We'd be on that Destiny grind right now.
We'd be on the Destiny grind, get ready for the Halo 5 grind. Get ready for that.
We're getting Keymaster ready for the Black Ops 3 competitive grind.
Dude, don't even, oh my god, I don't even want to. That's why I'm scared. Like, I will try to do, if I get an Xbox One, what I will do before we do any kind of Call of Duty anything is I will go back and I will show you guys how many hours of Black Ops 2 have been played. See, this is why exclusives are a blessing sometimes. I have been more hours into Black Ops 2 than nobody's business.
Okay, but it also, it's kind of like your time on League. Like, it came at a time where you had the time to put into it.
Right.
Like when you put all your time in on Black Ops 2 is when Bella was born. Right. You were staying up until pulling all-nighters like 3 times a week.
Yeah. I would still do that these days in the right situation.
Yeah, we're not so prone to all-nighters anymore, though, buddy.
Oh, if that was the plan, like if you were to like call me earlier in the day and be like, "Hey, we're doing 24-hour session right now," I'd be like, "All right."
I remember those mornings where Mrs. Keymaster would wake up and we'd still be awake playing video games.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind us. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, other than console exclusives, yeah, I think if anybody else has anything to add, definitely leave a comment down in the comment
yeah,
box below. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video.
yeah, as on any of our things, make sure if you guys have an opinion on it, you guys want to say, your opinion on it, let us know. I'm down because I basically eventually want to do it where you guys, you guys leave your comments after about a week. We do kind of like a rehash if there's anything like, oh crap, we totally forgot. Oh man, this is a really amazing point. I can't believe we didn't think about this at the time. Blah blah blah. I
Right.
want I want to go back and do that. But the only way we can go back and make that happen is if wow, that's it. That was an amazing shot. Holy shit. That was an amazing shot. That's the only way we can do it though is if you guys leave us comments. So
Right.
until then, we shall see you all next time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And remember,